Hey everyone, so I was just doing a video on the Halcyon concept vehicle, and then I noticed the Chrysler Airflow. So I am not sure if this is a concept, but this is an actual real vehicle. This will come to market. This is an actual real vehicle, but I'm really curious to see, and it looks like it's an SUV, which is good. Good for Chrysler. Good to get back into the game. This should have been done probably 3 to 4 years ago, so they actually have this on the market today instead of whenever it's going to come out here. But looking at it, it's a very attractive SUV. Kind of has that EV6 look to it, Ioniq 5 look to it, from Kia, Hyundai. Genesis GV60 has that look to it. But overall, it looks like a good vehicle. I'm not sure if this was actually on the website before today when Chrysler released some info, but we're going to take a look at it anyway here. So Chrysler brand has been turning ingenious ideas into reality, and we're proud of our legacy of innovation. We created aerodynamic designs, the first automated transmissions, and invented the minivan category with the first and only plug-in hybrid minivan. As we approach our second century in business, Chrysler engineers and designers are working on our most radical idea yet, a full lineup of innovative, seamlessly connected electric vehicles by 2028, and we're starting with the Airflow concept, an intelligent battery electric SUV that reinvents the user experience from the inside out, because mobility is so much more than point A to B. So there we go. We've got distinctive design here. I really don't like that steering wheel. Let's just stick to a round steering wheel with a flat bottom. But the interior does look interesting. Here's my thing, and this is something that Hyundai, Kia, Genesis does so well. Why not just make the car and then make it battery powered? Like, why not make a 300 and make it battery powered? What's so hard about that? I don't understand. Genesis is doing it. Kia is doing it. Hyundai is doing it. They're making cars and then just making them electrified so they look normal. It's a shame. Really a good-looking vehicle, though. That is a very nice-looking SUV. I personally think... I love Chrysler designs. I love Stellantis designs on vehicles. I really do. Everything is simplified. Everything is to the point. You don't get more than what you need, and you don't get less than what you need. It is just there for you. So I like this design, and that is definitely going to sell. I'm curious to see what the performance is. I definitely like the looks of it here. That looks amazing. The graphite concept. Autonomous driving. So, all-wheel drive with two 150 kilowatt electronic driving modules in the front and rear. So this thing is going to be fast, and it is going to have a lot of range, 400 miles on a single charge. Level 3 autonomous driving capabilities, which is sweet. That is what we need. We don't need level 4 autonomous driving. Level 3 definitely gets the job done. So this vehicle is essentially the future of Stellantis. And I do have to say it looks really good. I'm curious to see how it is going to sell and when they are actually going to get this car to market. But it is clear that Stellantis is putting money into Chrysler as a brand, and they will hopefully succeed. Although at the present moment, it seems like Stellantis is trying to kill off Dodge and Chrysler. And who knows? Maybe they are. Maybe they are by 2030. They're going to, switch their cars up and go to Fiat and Alfa. Who knows? But, we'll take a look at the future of Chrysler right here. Fully electric by 2028. It is 2024. They have 4 years to make an electric minivan. So we're looking here. Chrysler Airflow. I do like it. Looks really good. The Halcyon, I guess we'll see what happens when that comes out. Chrysler culture, we don't necessarily need that. So let's go back to the airflow here. Great looking car, curious to see when it comes out. Here's the problem. I'm afraid that when Chrysler releases this SUV, they're going to be behind in the market. You know, you've got the Mustang Mach-E, you've got the Blazer EV, you have the Lyriq from Cadillac, you've got EQS, EQE, SUVs, you know, the GV60. So Chrysler, Stellantis is basically the last major automaker to not have an electric vehicle. Honda has a Prologue now. So I'm curious to see when this comes out, how it's going to sell, how it is going to be received by the public. Being a Chrysler, you better have a damn lot of power, and you better be damn fast, keeping it with the heritage of the Chrysler brand. So, again, we'll see what happens. I do have to say I like the car, though. Everything is going electric. It's a shame. I'm very torn on Chrysler as a brand, Dodge as a brand, Jeep as a brand, Ram as a brand. The V8, the Hemi, was such a staple of Chrysler. And it has been since like 04. And now you're basically changing 20 years of consumer perception on a brand, and you're going right from the V8 to electric. I mean, that's like going from smoking a pack or two a day to cold turkey the next day. So there's no weaning us off of that V8 power that you've come to expect with Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep vehicles. They're just heading right to electrification. Now, the Hurricane engine is coming out. It's already in some of the vehicles. But that's not going to last forever. You know, it is like Chrysler. It's going all electric in 2028. They've made that commitment. So what are the other brands going to do? You know, are you going to essentially even get rid of that inline 6, and are you going to, just go twin turbo 4 and go plug-in hybrid, or like a battery electric, or partial electric? Like, what are you going to do if you're Chrysler? So I guess for me, there's a vision starting with what they want to do with Chrysler, what Stellantis wants to do with Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Ram has already started it. Ram has been at the forefront of electrification. And smart move on Stellantis, because Ram is their number one seller. Ram sells the most expensive vehicles in the North American Stellantis market. Minus Maserati, that's a foreign brand, or Alfa or Fiat. But Ram has already started. They're taking a big risk with Ram, but it is a volume seller, so I don't think that was their least troublesome or worrisome, brand that they could make electric or even try electric. So moving on with Chrysler next. Chrysler, of course, has been around forever. Chrysler is what started Chrysler. And that's not as large of a risk, but taking a risk with Jeep and Dodge is huge. So we'll see what happens. This car needs to hit the market ASAP, though, to get Chrysler just even competing with other brands, just competing with them. They're so far behind right now, and it's a shame. Stellantis makes you feel like you're being drug out in the mud, left to die right now if you're a Chrysler guy or a Mopar guy, because you have one frickin' vehicle. So that's my thoughts. We'll see what happens with Chrysler, and we'll go from there. I'll keep you guys updated.